right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Tuesday, January 8th, getting ready to drink some wines with Chris Benziger tonight. We just did a nice interview with him. You'll see it tomorrow on What I Drank Yesterday. And we got Bordeaux tomorrow night. We have got the Symphony of the Americas here on Friday night, and we have got a lot of incredible events in the month of January, and we have got an event a week from tonight. Seems like Bordeaux is one of the points of focus for our studies here in the month of January in 2013. We've got our second Bordeaux tasting, and this one just so happens, man, I love it when a plan comes together. We've got David Linné, the general manager of Chateau Gironde River in town. So it just so happens, Vinecraft is our distributor we're doing this event with anyways. They're going to be riding around with David. David is going to bring some extra added little treats with him, the 1995 and older vintage, some of the second label, the Sarge de Gironde River, in addition to all the other wines that we're going to be showing here at this tasting for the same price, $35. This job just keeps on getting better. Well, most people have heard of Bordeaux. It's the largest wine-producing region in France by far. 300,000 acres dedicated to vine in Bordeaux. Just about 69,000 in Burgundy, and a little more than that in Champagne, 79,000. So Bordeaux is 3-4 times the size, at least, of either of those regions. And they produce all three types of wine. Most people know Bordeaux for the red wines, but they make some of the world's greatest white wines, and they make some of the world's greatest sweet wines. We're going to be trying all three of these different types of wines on this evening. Chef Aaron Brooks usually sends out a few courses that's more like dinner than a tasting menu. The food down at the Edge Steak and Bar. If you haven't made it to one of these tastings, absolutely outstanding. And like I said, hopefully Aaron cuts down the portions a little this year. We want you to stay for dinner because one of the best values in downtown Miami in the Four Seasons Hotel on Brickell, a beautiful property. And like I said, Aaron Brooks is doing an amazing job with the menu there. And the food is just fantastic. And like I said, we've got some incredible wines that have been added to the lineup here. We're showing the white wines of Bordeaux, which are made up of Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon, a little Muscadet, and this Chateau La Mothe is a classic blend of all three of those, and about 20% Muscadet, maybe a little more than most producers put in the blend. It is 2011 vintage, not an easy vintage in Bordeaux, but these inexpensive, easy drinking white wines, you're not even going to notice the quality difference between 2010 and 2011. Well, maybe a little bit. 2010, an exceptional vintage, which we'll be showing some 2010s like this Clos Florentine, which is from Graves and made by the great Denis du Bordeaux, one of the great white wine makers in Bordeaux. And this is a fantastic wine. As I mentioned before, 2010, a classic vintage in Bordeaux. And then we're showing some 2009s. Robert Parker rated 19 wines, 100 points in 2009, making it the greatest vintage of all time in Bordeaux, and still somewhat reasonably priced when you look at 2010, which opened up even higher prices than 09, but there's still some great values like this Corbin, which got 92 points, and it's under $40 on this offering. A great Saint-Emilion. We're going to show you the wines of Pomerol. You've got the right, the left bank, and then, like I said, we've got an extra added treat. We have some older vintages of Gironde River, Sarge de Gironde River. We've got a little history piece here by the Wine Doctor, one of the most comprehensive websites. If you're looking for information about the Chateau in Bordeaux, I highly recommend you go on thewinedoctor.com. That is where we pulled out the text on the history of Gironde River here, and we have some older vintages of Gironde River to offer you, our Bordeaux-loving people here on this offering. All right, well, check it out on today's offering. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.